So you were a high school wrestler. Mike Daniels a high school wrestler. If the two of you put the singlets back on
Oh, come on.
and wrestle today, who would win? You or Mike D?
For sure, I'll be Mike D. I think I can. Let me see. Mike's more. Mike gonna come at me, but I think I have a little bit more technique than him. And I think I can get him. I probably won't be able to pin Mike, but I can get him. I'll probably beat him like 3-1.
All right.
I'll give him an escape.
That's a commanding victory.
You'll give him an escape, but you'll have the takedown.
I'll give him an escape. I'll get the takedown.
The quicks, right?
Yeah, I'll get
And
the takedown.
Turgo, your position coach was a wrestler.
Yeah.
And you deploy or employ a lot of techniques, don't you? In some of your drills and stuff like that? And you talk about
I mean, rule number one for a defensive lineman is leverage. You know, and you always want to be lower than your opponent. And me being a stockier and shorter defensive tackle, whenever I'm going against taller centers or taller guards, that definitely helps me out. And just with your hands and just keeping that mindset, that attack mindset. In wrestling, man, you're in a hot room all day. You're boxed up. Attitudes can start flaring in there, and I mean, it's just a rough environment to be in. And I think that keeps your head straight and you're just mentally tough from that point on. So.
All right.
So you didn't start wrestling until what, your sophomore year in high school?
Yeah, my sophomore year of high school.
What made you decide to give wrestling a shot?
I don't know. My freshman year, my wrestling coach was always asked me to do it, and I just didn't want to do it that year. And I remember one of my linebackers, a couple guys on the team were doing it actually, and I went out to practice one day, and I got beat up pretty bad, and I went to a tournament that Saturday, and I wrestled one of the best wrestlers in our county, and he beat me up pretty bad. And I mean, from that point on, I just tried to get better at it day by day, and I ended up being really good at it at the end of the day.
Talk about wrestling your brother.
Oh yeah, my brother, he's bigger than me.
Hard to
Which
believe.
is saying something.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, he's bigger than me. At the time he was probably about high school. He's probably about 330, 340. Yeah, and I was wrestling. I was wrestling at 285. You know, so man, just imagine picking up 330 pounds every day.
I cannot.
You know, picking up 330 pounds every day. I mean, it just makes it that much easier when you go out there on the mat against another 285 pounder. You know, so and my brother's the most flexible person I've ever met. So just lifting his leg up, first of all, it's heavy, and then second of all, just lifting his leg up, he can bend his legs so far that I have to really work to get him down on the ground. You know, and I mean, just an average person in a wrestling mat. I mean, you get the leg up, and at an average heavyweight, actually, you get the leg up there tipping over. So he really helped me out.
There's not a quarterback in the league that's more than 230, so you shouldn't have any
And
difficulty.
shouldn't be that flexible, that's for
and
sure.
they shouldn't be that flexible to
So-
get them on the ground.
So
right?
if you were wrestling with your brother at the school, did you guys carry that over at home too? I mean, did anything ever break out in the backyard, basement?
Oh no, man! Wrestling, that sport is probably the most tiring sport I have ever did, and when you get home, you go to sleep. When you get home, you don't.
Too
you,
tired
you
to
go
scrap.
eat. Yeah, you go eat and you go straight to sleep.